Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. If you want to check out more tours, visit my Philadelphia Hoods playlist with over 200 plus tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. All right, guys, right now we are in the historic district of Lititz, PA. Let me turn over here so you guys can see the sign. This is about 1 hour and 37 minutes from Philadelphia, PA, depending on traffic. So we're just gonna walk around and explore. This is considered one of PA's most beautiful towns. So I'm looking forward to seeing the beauty this town has to offer. First thing I notice is I see an awesome stream right here. And look what we have over there. We got a bunch of ducks, y'all. Look at. We got a bunch of little ducks, little daffy ducks. Look at it. Subscribe, y'all. I have to tell all the ducks to subscribe. And quack, quack. Wow, this is decent. Look, check it out. Hi, guys. You guys are now on the World Wide Web. Pretty cool, huh? And guess what? Those ain't the only ducks that we got. So let's follow the stream up, and it looks like we got 100 ducks over there running on foot. Wow, what a way to start off a tour, huh? What do you say? Yo, look at that water. That water looks so clear. Oh, I think I told him something wrong and he out. Yo, check this out, guys. Wow. We came right in on Mother Nature. That water is immaculate. It looks so see-through. Wow, this is beautiful. This is neat. Wow, look at all these ducks over here, guys. I think they're feeding the ducks. Seems like they're feeding them rice or something. But there's tons and tons of ducks. Wow. Look at this little guy right here. He got green fur. Green happens to be one of my favorite colors. So I can get along well with these ducks. Wow. Get out of town. Are they gonna allow me to walk through them? Holy smokes. Wow, so many ducks. So many ducks. What's up, little guys? How you guys doing? You all right, buddy? What's up, buddy? You okay? Wow, they look beautiful. So as you guys can see, Lititz, PA must be also known for their ducks. It's like, no, but all jokes aside, I believe they're known for chocolate. Yes, in the summer, it is said that if you come here during the warm season, you'll get plenty of samples. So if you like to eat, this is a town that you want to come to because they have plenty of eateries that provide samples so that you can eat and, you know, test out food. Specifically chocolate. Look at it. Wow, these guys are so friendly as far as like they get really close to you. Look at this. What's up, guys? You all right? Wow, that's decent. I didn't want to record over there anymore because I think there was a female, the one over there with the purple. She wasn't too happy to see a camera. She said something about, why does he have a camera? Man, because there's a bunch of beautiful ducks running around. Do you mind? I'm not focused on you. I'm focused on the camera. But I try to respect her boundaries, and I walked away from her. This is, you know, probably her town, so I do want to respect. But that's decent, right? This is my first time experiencing this amount of ducks in like one location. Look at this. They're just hanging out here. Wow. It's like the Mighty Ducks. All right, let's read what this information says. Let's see what the information island says. It says, Fern Island. At one time, the Lititz Springs Park was swampland with a small stream running through it. In the late 1700s, young men from Lititz began filling in the swamp in hopes of making the area a place of leisure and enjoyment. Wow, what a coinkadinky. In the mid-1800s, trees were planted and walkways were added. A section of the stream to the east of the head end was dammed and widened, and a small island was formed. Water flowed on each side of the island. Native of ferns growing in the surrounding wooded area or areas were transplanted to... Whoa! Yo, guys, all those ducks went flying over here. I was in the middle of reading, and all I heard was like a storm of ducks. I don't think the ducks liked the lady anymore, and they just left her. Yeah, that's amazing. Look how they're running over there. So many ducks. Anyway, it said wooded areas. Let me start from the beginning of the sentence. Native ferns growing in the surrounding wooded areas were transplanted to the new fern bed. At the turn of the century, it was very popular to have friends photographed together at the lovely little watered garden in the park. All right, sir. You're very vocal duck. Wow, this is decent. Like, I think I'm just like blown away just by the ducks. That's it. I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna move here just for the ducks. Say no, I'm just kidding. But that is awesome. And they're feeding them, so I'm gonna allow them to feed them. I don't want to ruin their little experience. Hey, ducky, you all right, buddy? What are you, a female or a male? Wow, you got nice feathers. All right, guys, let's keep it pushing. We have a gazebo over here, as you can see. Have a gazebo. It says no trespassing, keep out. It's made out of wood. The surrounding is covered with some nice looking stone brick. And then the top of the gazebo is made with wood and shingles. It looks nice, looks nice. Be a nice spot to take like family portraits. Yeah, that's decent. It'd be nice to have some ducks in the family portrait, right? Let's take one last look at these ducks. I can't get enough of these ducks. Yo, look how many it is. There's so many ducks, yo. That's real cool. Real nice. All right, y'all. So let's continue this virtual tour. Oh, let's read the gazebo information. The gazebo information says the William B. What's it say? Ohm Gazebo in memory of his years of service to the Lititz community and Lititz Spring Park or Springs Park, May 2004. That's cool. So that stream looks like it runs all the way over there, that little duck stream. I'm not gonna go over there to the stream. I want to show you guys this little locomotive train they have right here. Check it out. I wonder what this building is right here. Is this like an apartment or something? Right? Is this like a living area for locals? Check it out. It must be a retired train from this area back in the day. It says Reading, Lititz. And then it says CNJ. Would that be considered Camden, New Jersey? CNJ? Unless that CNJ means something else. And again, here's another sign. Open dusk till dawn. Regulations. Park use at your own risk. Pets must be leashed. Pavilions restricted to picnicking or advanced rentals. Smoke-free environment. Strictly prohibited. Alcoholic beverages, disorderly conduct, bicycles, rollerblades, scooters, and skateboards, game of chance, littering, political activities, waiting in Lititz Run, soliciting, and firearms. So pretty much come here and be a statue. All right, so this is the visitors entrance where we're located at now. Let's read what this sign says right here. See if I can get out of the shadow. I don't want you guys to see a shadow. It says Lititz Caboose Museum. The Lititz Caboose was purchased by the Lititz Spring Park Board Caboose Committee in 2000. This rail car was restored by Gerhardt Machinery Company of Lititz and dedicated July 1st, 2001. The Caboose Museum is a complimentary companion to the replica of the 1884 Lititz passenger depot and express station known as the Lititz Welcome Center. Wow, look at that. I'm just gonna frame this up a little bit better. So if you guys wanna read it, you can just pause the video and read it, or you can just screenshot it and zoom in. I don't wanna spend the whole video reading the information board, but on that wide shot, you guys are more than welcome to just freeze frame it and continue reading it. I'm gonna give you one more wide shot in case I didn't do well. All right, that's it, guys. Here's another little view of the locomotive. And it's actually on a piece of track. Look at it. The track actually goes to nowhere, which means that they specifically just laid it there for the display. That's cool. We got a little railroad crossing sign right up there. And then we even have a park bench right here that says Lititz Springs Park in loving memory of Robert G. Herzer. He hath done what he could. I guess that means he did what he could. April 16th, 1928 through July 30th, 2019. Wow, so he just passed away. That's a shame. All right, guys. And right there, you got Wilbur Chocolate. Oh, so that probably, that answers my question. Remember, I was like, well, is that lofts or is that apartments? So remember I said they were known for chocolate? This is what they're known for. They're known for their Wilbur Chocolate Company. So if you guys like chocolate, you guys want some samples, come here in the summertime. Come here, you can hang out and have a good time. You can see free ducks, so it's almost like coming to the zoo. We got the sun shining bright. I don't want to come out in any of these shadows. I'm trying my best to not come out in the shadows. The importance of conversation. I'm going to relocate my body. Let's see if I can relocate my body. I'm sorry, guys. It's really sunny. I just don't want to have me in the shot. The importance of conversation. On this site in the 1940s, a young R. Ronald Reedy and his uncle would sit on a bench and watch railroad workers and engineers switch the freight cars bound for Wilbur Chocolate and the nearby lumber yards. And at certain times throughout the day, they would enjoy seeing the passenger trains arriving at the nearby station. Sprinkled amidst the screeching of boxcars, the engineers yell, and the family members greeting their loved ones as they disembarked from the trains. My dad and his uncle would talk about Lititz trains and family. Some 2 months before his death in November 2016, Ron would write in his journal that these weekly trips to the park fostered his passion for the borough of Lititz, for the preservation of the park's grounds and its history, and for the Reading Railroad. Most importantly, these trips to the park taught him about the importance that conversations have in passing down history from one generation to the other. Very powerful. Rest in peace, sir. Thank you for providing this information for myself and the viewers to enjoy today. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. All right, what do we have here? We have a rock. I wonder if that rock, I guarantee it holds some significant value. Yeah, it has a date on it. Look at the date. The date says 1921. Oh, check it out. Here's more information. Now, I'm not going to read this whole information board, but look at it. It says, building of the Lititz Freight Station in 1921. Oh, that's what the rock goes to. Let me show y'all the pictures first. I'm not going to read it, but I am going to just show y'all the pictures. The sun is not doing me any justice right now because it's right above us. I'm going to frame the camera right there. Let's see, right there. Let me try to zoom in a little bit more. So if you just want to read it, just pause it and read it. I'm sorry about the shadow, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, you guys can treat this as an interactive tour, meaning pause it, read it, and then allow it to continue playing if there's anything that you want to pay more attention to. For the attention span of most viewers, I'm going to try to keep this tour at a steady pace. Check this out. This is the visitor center, I believe. This is what you see right when you drive in. Check it out. Over here. Oh, look at it. I actually missed something else. Let me go straight up. Go straight up, show you guys this American flag. That's a very beautiful shot. Let me stay still. Right, and then we're gonna tilt down. And then we're gonna pay attention to this little memorial right here. It says, dedicated in honor of all those who served honorably in the armed forces of the United States of America. Erected in 1980 by American Legion Post 56. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 1463. Wow. This is a nice little memorial. And then over here, this is dedicated to their employees. Dedicated to our employees who devotedly served their country in World War II. Wow, Wilbert Sutcher Chocolate Company, Inc. You guys can pause and zoom into that if you want. Wow, let's go look at the other one, just to pay respect. Here's another one. Honor Roll. Dedicated to the men of H.O. Wilbur and Sons, Inc., who served their country in the Great War for Democracy, 1917 through 1918. And then there's a whole list of names. And then we have some flags there. And then we're gonna keep the tour moving. We have other tourists around here. For all I know, they could probably be locals. All right, let's take a look at this little visitor center from afar. Let me stand back some so you guys can get a better look. Look at the top of that building. Let's make one quick stop by the information center, just so that you guys can see the information board as if you were here yourself. Information: Experience Lititz, Pennsylvania 17543. I'm assuming that's probably the zip code. Welcome. Explore our vibrant downtown where you'll find nearly 50 shops, more than 20 restaurants and eateries, dozens of historic buildings, some with museums and fun hands-on activities, and the beautiful Lititz Springs Park, all within just a few blocks. Lititz, a small town that delivers a big experience. Check it out. So everything with a burgundy is shops, everything with a blue is dining, and the asterisk star is attractions and landmarks. And everything's in walking distance. Look at this. So if you're ever in the neighborhood, guys, look at, we are here. You are here, viewer. You are here. Here you go. I'm gonna pull back so you guys can freeze frame that. In order to freeze frame, all you have to do is pause. And if you want to screenshot it on your phone, just figure out how you can screenshot. I know on Apple, on iPhones and stuff, it's like you press the power button and the volume button, and then you can screenshot and zoom in. But if you're on an Android and all that, I don't know how you can screenshot, but I'm sure you can Google it and learn it. Look at this little device. This looks like a little, what is this? Oh, it's a fountain. It has a little information palette right here. I can't read it. All I know is it says 1895 drinking fountain. Wow, so that was a fountain from back in the day. So I guess if you were here visiting and you were thirsty, you would use that drinking fountain. And then over here, they have the entrance to the Lititz Visitor Center. So they probably have information pamphlets and more. Oh, check this out. They got a giant Rolex, y'all. For all you watch connoisseurs. Look, they actually have a Rolex. It looks like it's 205. And matter of fact, I just noticed if I look down, look what we see when we look down. A lot of these bricks have in memory of someone throughout the whole surrounding of the visitor center. So those are tons and tons of names. This is called the town clock, provided by Rolex watch. Yo, Rolex actually provided this. So this is a real Rolex. At first I thought it was just like, you know, just like named Rolex, but it wasn't a Rolex. That's a real Rolex watch established in 1756, right? And it was actually donated by the company Rolex. It's dedicated to the citizens of Lititz in commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the naming of Lititz, April 29th, 2006. Check this out. Look at that little lake thing they got right here. This is all in the entrance center, y'all. Like, we done spent 20 minutes in the entrance of Lititz, PA. Yo, check this out. Yo, look at all them duck feathers. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's tons and tons and tons of duck feathers down there. That's cool, right? All right, guys. So let's explore. Let's see where we have. We can go left. Can we? Or we can go right. Can we? Let me see. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think for the sake of this tour, we're gonna go left and then we're gonna cross the street and then turn right. We're on Broad Street, to my knowledge. I'll read the street signs as we get, you know, closer to the street signs. All right, so we're right here next to this Wilbert Chocolate Factory, or Chocolate Company. See, we got the tracks. So these tracks were actually in service. It's cool. I don't know if they're in service anymore, but they might be since they got the lights. See the lights right there? And then look at. So they might be in service still. Oh, somebody's taking a picture of us. You see her down there? Ah! She came out on our photo, and now we came out on her photo. All right. So we're next to the Black Wharf Live Fire Grill. I said live fire grill. I straight up said live. Hey, but live and live is spelled the same way, so you can't blame me. Yeah, look at that. The entrance. So I guess this is one of the eateries. If you're into grilled food, this is where you might want to come. Look at Market at the Wilbur. And look what they got right here in the ground. It look like they got gears. These look like some type of gears. 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 I don't know if they were purposely cut in half as a design, like a little statue monument thing, or if they actually used those half gears. I don't know. As always, guys, I don't know it all. So if you guys want to share your knowledge, share your information, feel free to comment in the comment section. If you know any information, if you have any stories, any memories, feel free to share it so other viewers can hear your stories. All right, I smell a really funky smell. I don't know if it's coming from Black Wharf. I think it is, because there's a vent like right there and it smells funky. Such a strange and peculiar smell. Right here we have 48 on the Park. Take a look at this building right here. That block up there. And you turn down here and you got people walking. So there are some people out. The temperature today, I know the low was like 24 degrees. The high was probably, I think, 34, 36. It's still a little brisky out. We're on West Klein Lane, as you can see. You got Chilango's Tacos. It says authentic Chilango's Mexican restaurant. Yeah, it's called Chilango's. Surprisingly, that's what the sign says. Chilango. And they make Mexican food there. So if you like Mexican food, check it out. They got tacos, chimichangas, supes de enchiladas, burrito de quesadillas, tamales, fajitas, tortillas, nachos, con todo eso, con queso. I'm kidding, yo, but yeah, they look like they have a lot. All right, looks like we have our first residential home. Check it out. This looks like one of them Philadelphia row homes, right? Doesn't look like a Philadelphia row home, but this might not even be a row home. I mean, it doesn't have a business sign on it, so I'm assuming this might just be a actual residential home. Looks nice though. Check it out. The address is 58. That's cool. Yeah, look at. This is probably like all residential. So these people have to deal with tourists walking by their house every day. Gardner Stevens, no, it says Gardner and Stevens, PC attorneys at law. Check it out. So there's an attorney office. So if you need a lawyer, like if I slip and fall right up the block, I'm gonna come here and knock on their door and be like, yo, homie, hook it up, bruh. He gonna look at me like, sir, I think you have the wrong address. Look, they got shutters. The shutters is one of my favorite. Look at this, is 3 windows wide. 3 windows wide, and every single set of windows has a shutter. That's nice. Shutters were to protect from storms, right? Like if it was like a really windy, you know, storm coming, a hurricane or something of that nature, or like hail, wasn't shutters designed to protect storms or protect from storms? Y'all can help me out with that if you want. We got a Subway. We all know what a Subway look like, right? Subway, sandwiches and salads. GoPro, double $2 protein on any foot long. Hey, why am I giving them a free commercial? Hey, chill out, Subway. Yeah. All right. All right, we got Toy Soldiers Restaurant and Pub. It looked like they got to reapply for their alcoholic beverage license because they got a notice. Look at Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board. They tend to put that when I think you have to reapply for your permit. Yeah. We got some Massachusetts tags. Shout out to Massachusetts. If we got any Massachusetts viewers. Private property. No soliciting, no loitering, no trespassing. Violators will be prosecuted. All right, this is the closest that we can get past there, guys. Check out that house, guys. I'm sure one of my viewers live in a house that looks just like this. Comment below if your house looks very similar to this, because I'm sure with many of my viewers coming from different parts of the country and many of them live in the suburbs, you guys are watching Philadelphia Hood Tours, or this tour in specific, Lititz, PA, in a house like that. Let's see what this says. It's a little information palette right here that says, built 1907, the John Bedorf House, 120 North Broad Street. Hey, we got a Broad Street in Philadelphia, PA. That's what's up. Lititz, PA. John Bordorf was the proprietor of the Warwick House and the Bordorf or the Bodorf Shoe Company. The 360-ton house was originally located on the corner of North Broad Street and West Lincoln Ave. It was moved back 50 feet and what? They moved the house backwards? Hey, yo, how you managed to do that? It was moved back 50 feet in 1993 for the addition of the 3rd lane of West Lincoln Ave. Wow. I mean, I have seen them move houses before. It is possible since they got large pop-up, you know, prefab sheds that they're able to move. But that's a shame. So if it moved back 50 feet, that means that house was probably located like right here or something. And then they moved it back 50 feet because of, what did they say? Because of the 3rd lane. I don't see a 3rd lane. I only see 2 lanes. But anyway, let's keep the tour moving. So I think this corner is probably the last of the business fronts, because everything over here, look at this one last time. This is a fantastic little specimen of a property. Really nice. I just would prefer more gating around it just to give me a little bit of privacy. Like I would have all of this gated up, right? I would have the whole thing gated up, like 6 feet gate, so you can't walk past my property, but that's just me personally. So over there you got a middle lane that looks like a residential block. Over here, we're on West Lincoln Ave. What's up, Lincoln? We're on your avenue, bruh. We got West Lincoln Ave to my left and East Lincoln Ave to my right. Hey, yo, Lincoln, are you related to Abraham Lincoln, buddy? And then we're right here. For those of y'all who probably watching this and wondering why I'm talking about Lincoln, I have a viewer who has been very supportive since he found the channel, and his username is Lincoln. So that's who I'm referring to. North Broad Street / Route 501. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cross the street here because everything over there, although they look like very beautiful houses, as you can see, it looks like a residential neighborhood. So I'm just gonna go down to the tourist district where we can see all of the, oh, y'all saw that Corvette? That Corvette was like highlighter blue. No, that's like an electric blue. And that's like the new 2019, 2020, 2021 Corvette, right? I'm not the biggest fan of Corvettes, but hey, I'm sure somebody appreciated that. All right, it's red light, so I don't want to like jaywalk here. I don't want to pretend like I'm in Philly. All right, green light, ready? Red light, green light, red light, green light. Yo, y'all better chill. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, go. My bad. There was a walking sign, but you see how she had no remorse. She had zero remorse. My bad. I saw green, and green to me meant go, but green was go for the driver. I apologize. Yo, you saw how hard she hit her brakes? Like, she act like she ain't seen me walking. Okay, I understand. I was probably wrong for walking when it still had a red hand up, but come on. You can't blame me. I'm not from the neighborhood, so. But they're like, Batoon, but you gotta read, buddy. You gotta pay attention to the road, buddy. It's cool. Check it out. American Legion. Look at this is the American Legion Post 56. Garden spot. What do we have here? Metro Express, pizza, subs, steaks, hot wings, fries, pickup and delivery. Subs, pizza, wings, carry out, or delivery. The people who just walked by me just literally stopped by there to get some food. Let's take a look at one of their little alleys. Check out, this is their alley, their alleyway. We got City Gate Lititz. Pray, serve, train. That's what they have right there on their front window. KB Chiropractic and Nutrition. That's what it says right up there. All right. Oh, what do they have here? Maybe this will give us a better idea of what do they have here. It says sheer sensations to my right, landscaping, or it says, I'm sorry, I got a lot of noise behind me. Landscape painting, Lou Schellenberg, modern traditions, half moon aesthetics, just glow skin lash studio, and KB Chiropractic and Nutrition. So yeah, I guess there are some more businesses over here. One thing about this area is that the businesses tend to look like homes. So they keep that very traditional, old style look, you know what I mean? We're crossing Front Street. Hey, we got our Front Street in Philly, yo. This is Front and Broad Street. In Philly, our Front and our Broad Street would never be able to cross because they run the same way. Front Street and Broad Street run exactly like, you know, south to north. But over here, they cross. So, hey! All right, what do we have here? What do we have here? It says, no matter where you are from, we're glad you're our neighbor. Aw, That's so cool. I'm happy to have you as my neighbor too, buddy. Say, no, this ain't my hood, but if it was, I'll be your neighbor. I feel like Mr. Rogers. Oh, will you be my neighbor? How many of my viewers remember Mr. Rogers? Remember Mr. Rogers? Like, I grew up on Mr. Rogers. Yeah. Yo, could you imagine like a hood version of Mr. Rogers? Like, instead of putting on like his like Pro Kid, or what was it, like Kid, super soft shoe, imagine putting on like some Jordans and having a beat. All right, y'all, so open. Welcome to Lititz. It says Calkins, Vine, and the Branches. It says Lamper, Burger, Paris Dealer. Open, welcome, please wear a mask, maintain 6 feet social distance. We have hand sanitizer. At times, we may limit the number of people. All right. It's like a gift spot. Local artisans, gifts, jewelry. This is my happy place. Check it out for all you Jeep fans. Look at the little alleys. The little alleyway. The Savory Gourmet. Exotic meat, fine cheese, and edible treasures. This seems to be a place where you can get some food. Check it out. They said they have alligator, antelope, buffalo, camel, caribou, duck, elk. Hey, yo, I hope they don't touch the ducks that be around the corner, yo, because if they do, then we're going to have a problem. Elk, kangaroo, Kobe, lamb, llama, ostrich, reindeer, Venetian, wild boar, and yak. Oh, man, or yak. Sheesh. Talking about exotic meat. Your boy, Toonie Magooney, will not be going inside that building any day of his lifetime. Renewal kombucha. They have teas and all that stuff. Look at that. Renewal kombucha. 8 flavors on tap. Free samples. Come get your booch. You see, they got free samples for all you people who like to take advantage of free samples. Because if you know my saying is what? If it's free, it's for me. But I don't like cheese, so I don't really care. So it's cool. Remember, that was the Mexican taco spot that we walked by? All right, take a look at this. To all my viewers who used to go sledding back in the day, look at that, y'all. Do y'all see y'all childhood sled here? Look at this. Wow, this is cool, right? Kirsch Antiques. Custom lighting, steampunk, and repurposing. We have a beautiful dog coming by. Let me tilt down so you guys can see the awesome doggy. Good, sir. Beautiful dog, beautiful dog. Check out the doggy strut. The doggy's showing you what he's working with. Yeah. So they got some cool stuff, cool items. They got some cool statues too. Check out those statues. The statues look pretty neat. They got doggy statues. They got cat statues. They got a piggy statue. Wow, look at that. They got a table. This one white stand table is 85 bucks. Would you spend 85 bucks for that thing right there? This is the spot that repurposes, right? So that's probably like a repurposed table. But those statues are pretty neat. Look at the little dogs, the frogs. That's pretty cool. That's nice, nice, nice. Look at the elephant. Oh, check this out. Look at that. They got the Grinch. Look at it. They got the Grinch right here. They got a bunch of other little cutouts. They seem to be like metal cutouts. That's pretty decent, right? Wilbert Chocolate Store, customer parking. So I guess you can only park there if you're gonna, buy at this chocolate spot right here. They got Bruno's open for takeout. Oh, check out this cute little doggy. What's up, cute little doggy? You wanna be on YouTube? Ruff, ruff, ruff. We got another information board right here. I hope the parking was free, because it didn't seem like there was any type of metering system. Hopefully it wasn't like a ticket card system, because then I'm gonna end up leaving this place with a fine. We'll find out when I get to the end of it. Got some Virginia tags. Wilbur chocolate. That's cool. I'm gonna walk around these people right here so we can take a look at the front of this Wilbur chocolate. Check it out. That's the entrance. I got traffic coming by, so I'm trying to be cautious. Wow, look at this Toyota. This Toyota is strapped with extracurricular activities. He got add-ons. He has the awning. He has everything going on there. Lititz Run, check it out. Check this out right here. Oh, look at that orange Jeep. I actually had a car that was that color orange in my younger years when I was 16. That was the color I painted one of my first cars. Orange. What a bright color to have a first car, huh? All right, check it out, check it out, check it out now. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Look at this. This is the tap room. I'm assuming this is like a bar, but it's closed till the governor gives the okay to open. That's crazy, right? That's probably because of the distancing that they want you to do, so they can't really have it open. All right, right here we have Tomato Pie Cafe. Pickup or delivery, espresso bar, breakfast all day, healthy options available, baked goods and more. Look at that old typewriter. Oh, that's not a typewriter. That's an old cash register, yo. Well, I'm sure that brings back a lot of memories for some of my older viewers who, you know, lived during the time when they used those cash registers. That's pretty cool, right? That's definitely like a vintage piece from back in the day. Look at this building right here. This is how the Tomato Pie Cafe looks from afar. Have two females out there in the back. One looks like a staff member. The other one looks like she's just recreating. They sell all types of food there. It looks like this city has a lot of traffic as far as like just regular commuters, because there's cars that just non-stop driving by. So I'm assuming Broad Street's one of their main streets. Parking for Citizens Bank customers. So I guess they have a Citizens Bank over here. We have a little food cart right here where people getting a meal. It's called Rosie's Lunch. They sell cheeseburgers and burgers and all that stuff there. Have a Citizens Bank. For anyone banking with Citizens Bank, you know your spot right here. Check out this building. This is the Lititz Spring National Bank. Lititz Springs. I gotta add the springs. I keep just saying spring. Lititz Springs National Bank. All right, we are currently at Broad Street and Main Street. Now, if we go right, that's West Main Street. If we go left, that's East Main Street. Main Street is also known as Route 772 or 772. This way, or if we go right, we're at North Broad Street, Route 501. If we go left, we're at South Broad Street, Route 501. Check out that building right there. Nice little building. Let me step back so that you guys can take a look at this bank.
Alright, photobomb.
Hello. It's okay, allow him to photobomb. I'm happy that he at least waved and he didn't duck, run, or hide. See, some people have a good spirit. Not everybody likes to see a camera. Oh, we got another cute dog. Cute doggy. Cute dog. Alright, guys. Check out this other historic building we have here. I'm gonna have to back up so that you guys can see this building. So that's the Lititz Springs National Bank. Look at this building. Look at the architecture. And you got the Farmers National Bank. So the banks are definitely done with some fancy architecture. And I think we got what's this, a Hellcat right here? It's an SRT. For all you SRT fanatics, because I know some people really love these cars. Yeah, I think that's a Hellcat because it has the little Hellcat option. Yeah, I don't really care much for those things, but I know some people. There's a huge following for the Hellcats. We got B&T Bank. Oh, check it out. Here's the underpasses for the banks. That's the ATM, I guess, if you want to go through the drive-thru. But look at most of these buildings still have all the shutters. I notice most historic towns tend to have the shutters. Look across the street, you got some restaurants. Bull's Head, Public House. You got some people walking. You got Lititz Springs Nail Spa right there. Made in 1764. Nail Spa? Does it say nail spa? Does it say in spa? It says something spa. My vision is just somewhat fuzzy. No, it says in and spa. Oh, I was about to say, because once I said nail spa, I'm like, hold on, 1764. Ain't no one was writing about their nails in 1764. But in and spa, that makes sense. Because an inn is like, you know, staying in, you know, like a motel, hotel type of thing. And then a spa, you know, just to give, you know, extra attention to the male or the female who desires the spa experience. Look at this little Subaru. Got the beefy tires. Look at the detail to this building. I like the brick pointing. The brick pointing looks nice. Oh, we got a cute dog. Cute dog. Cute dog alert. Beautiful dog, man.
Oh, thank you. She said you are too.
She said that her dog said that I'm beautiful too. Y'all heard that. The doggy said I'm beautiful. All right. General Johann August Sutter home, built in 1871, has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. So that's pretty cool. Give you guys a little teeny peek. Oh, there's a horse chariot, y'all. Yo, that horse is out. Yo, that horse is out. Yo, that horse would smoke a Philadelphia horse. Yo, our Philadelphia horses gotta step their weight up. That horse was, that was one horse, but that low key, like he had like 10 horsepower built in him. Like, yo, he was out. That was by far the fastest horse I've seen in my life pull a cart. I'm serious. Like, that horse was gone in 60 seconds. Too fast, too furious. I was waiting for him to Tokyo drift. Woo, that was a fast horse, yo. It was like black lightning. All right, y'all. So we got Cherry Acres. Looks like they have some type of Chimera sales over there. It's like, you know, frames, stained glass. I see stained glass frames. See, like, just random things that you guys can buy for your homes. If you're into, like, you know, housing goods. Things to decorate your home with. Look at, like, this table. Check it out. Man cave ideas. Yo, that horse blew my mind, guys. Clementines. Oh, check out this object hanging from the tree here. You see it? Oh, there's another one right over here. It looks like a light bulb, right? It says Dr. Whole House. See? 1796. It appears that they have clothing products there. The Tide House. It doesn't say the Tide House. I just named it the. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I said sorry because people were walking by and they were trying to duck and all of that stuff. So I didn't really want to, you know, impede them from walking by. But they were worried about if they mess up my shot. But it's cool. Having people walk by makes it look more natural. You know what I mean? Tide House, Lititz Pena or Pena. Historic Rudy's Hall. Yeah, it looks like this is a little restaurant too. Yep, this is an eatery. We got Heavenly Soaps and Scents. And then we have some locals or tourists hanging out. We got Aaron's Books, established in 2005. It's a bookstore for all you ladies and gentlemen who enjoy a good read. Gus and Ruby's Pet Outfitters. Let me go up to the books. Show you guys what the top of the block looks like so y'all can see how much footwork we have down there. It's starting to get some people out. I believe it's a little after 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we got this Gus and Ruby's Pet Outfitters. I believe this is like, Pet Outfitters would be like sweaters, right? Yeah, look at. Hold on, my shadow's messing everything up. So you could come here, you could pimp out your dog. You could bring your dog here and pimp my dog. You could hook him up. You could get him the hottest gear. You could get him the newest Timberlands, the hottest J's on the market. You could get him a Gucci Louis Vuitton belt. You could pimp out your dog for real, for real. You could have your dog looking like a playboy. I'm kidding. All right, y'all, so Home Goods. It has, I guess, vintage and or like new items, because it looks like some items are new. They got like socks, they got like book bags. It's called Maine Men Traditional Edgy Current Village. And ladies, check it out, Maine Men and ladies. So I guess if you like, you know, book bags, look at book bags, things of that nature. Look at Home Goods. That's cool. Yup. Even they say, yup, even sell brooms. Come on in and check us out. Yo, they are hustlers. They will sell you the broom that they sweep the floor with. Yo, look at that. Look, they got a visitor's guide. 2020 visitors guides. Please take one and enjoy your day in the town. Thank you for supporting small business. And then they got like a little stitched entrance sign. Come in, we're open. Ah, it says come in, we're open and awesome. I didn't even see that. All right. Oh, look at more stuff. If you guys want to know what prices are like, all jewelry in the window display, $5 each. Wide brim straw hats, $5 each. Sundresses, $5 each. Scarves, $5 each. Makeup and bags, $5 each. They might as well have just said everything in the window is $5 each. Yo, look at that. Yeah, the sun is kind of causing like a horrible shadow. I'm sorry, I kind of banged that into the wall. It's kind of causing like a horrible shadow. So every time the sun shines over me, hopefully on the other side of the street, we shouldn't have that problem because the sun isn't shining that much on that side. Look at, check it out. Sturgis Lanes Appearances Beauty Salon, a tea affair, tea shop and tea room, Minnie D's Boutique, Chipso's Sudsy Shack, laundry mat, and customer and tenant parking. Then they have a little information board right here. It's like a little information. So I guess throughout the entire town, you can figure out where you're at. Look at. So we're probably passing like a lot more eateries and stuff, but since a lot of them look like homes, I'll be completely honest with you, many of these eateries and places look like homes. I think in the summer there'll be people outside giving away samples. So, but it's like the winter time and all of that. So you got a cafe and coffee shop. All right. Purple Robin Reserve. It says Purple Robin featured artist welcomes artisans. So I'm assuming they have little knickknacks, little gifts, probably souvenirs and accessories. I see some picture frames, different things that you can probably purchase for your household. Give you guys one last peek. The Tiger's Eye. That's what this place is called, the Tiger's Eye. And it looks like they have feminine objects for all you girls who like to get spiffy. Check it out. Dresses. Look at nice shirts. More casual, comfortable attire, I'm assuming. It looks comfortable. I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but I'm assuming it's not tight, so it should be comfortable. They're like, Tune, I'm hoping you wouldn't wear it. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Oh, right here, boom, boom. We got the sign, Tiger's Eye, designer clothing, your image, your style. Number 49 North Main Street. We got Paul Print Gifts. It says making a mark on our community. Oh, this is Sophia's hair salon. Oh, this is a hair salon too, guys. And you got the Piccolo Eatery. See that? And then they got like chairs out here. Excuse my shadow. They got chairs out here. Open. They have the chicken pesto for $12. They have the cape leaning con aglio dio for $12, and they got the sausage parm for $12. So if anybody's hungry, feel free to stop through and eat some food. Sweet Legacy Gourmet Candy Kitchen and Bake Shop. Oh, Candy Kitchen. Oh, it looks like, yeah, they got a lot of candy in there, and they got like baked goods. Seems like they have like holiday items. They have like caramel pretzels. They have peanuts. They have cookies. They have donuts. Basically, if you have a sweet tooth, this seems to be the place where you want to come to. Check it out. Look, they got a striped awning. It's a little 2-story building, but yeah. Over here, they have Legacy Collective, Heirlooms, Goods, Flora, Vintage. Legacy Collective. We have 2 younger women going inside of the building, checking it out. Probably gonna go shopping. Check out, they got the rocking chairs out here. You can get your rock on. I mean, I don't think you can really get your rock on out here. I don't think you're supposed to be using them, but they look cool. Welcome to Lititz. All of them say, welcome to Lititz. Handcrafted Morton Fine Furniture and Accessories. Thomas B. Morton Designer, Craftsman, Creative Styles in Arts and Crafts. Lancaster County, or CO means what? Country, county, company. Lancaster Company Heritage. Designs of Nature. www.mortonfurniture.com. Oh, and they sell like furniture here. Morton Fine Furniture. Visit www.mortonfurniture.com. You have Salon Novation. It says Salon Novation. Oh, I said Salon Nation. Salon Novation. Get it? Like salon and innovation. Salon Novation. That's a nice word. That's kind of like the word I made up back in the day. Tunography. Tune plus videography makes tunography. Well, salon plus innovation makes salonovation. I like that. That's creativity right there. That's creativity. Look at this, is a 3-story building. They got the shutters and everything. Let's tilt down here so y'all can get a little peek at what the block looking like. You guys gotta remember that we're doing this. I believe it is currently January the 30th, 2021. So we're still at the beginning of the year. It's winter season in PA, meaning it's still cold. So you're not gonna see as many people out as you probably would if you come in the summer. But this will give you a good idea, you know, give you a good idea of what things look like. Lititz Eye Care. Oh, that's cool. Eye care, I guess, for glasses. I wonder if they do cataract surgery here. Like, is this their cataract specialist, or would they still send them to Philadelphia, PA for Will's Eye? Because that's where I got my cataract surgeries done, at Will's Eye. But if it's a small town, would they really make you drive 1 hour and 40 minutes? But then again, Will's Eye is supposed to be like the best specialist in the nation, to my knowledge. That's to my knowledge. I don't know. If there's a better cataract expert out there, just let me know. Founded 1931 by Dr. C.W. Wertischt. There's no E, so it's Wertischt. Dr. H.W. Wertischt. Dr. K.W. Malleus or Malleus. Dr. P.W. Dr. P.L. Snavely and Dr. S.A. Crashaw. Oh, we got some more dogs. We about to go dog watching. Beautiful animals. Beautiful dogs. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Subscribe, doggies. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Beautiful dogs. She said thank you. Cool. that was cool. I'm always intrigued when people are friendly. Candyology. Oh, Candyology. So if you guys want to get your candy on, look it. You guys got to come here and try out their candy spot. I'm assuming that they have candy in there, right? Look, it looks like they have Valentine's Day stuff already set up because Valentine's Day is in, what, 2 weeks? Yeah. Handmade Belgium chocolate novelty candy, retro candy, and toys, gifts, and more. That's cool. Candyology is pleased to announce Candyology 2 for the smaller sweet tooths in your family, coming after COVID clears. That's cool. So that means that they're going to make another candy location called Candyology 2. Right now, that's Candyology 1. Then, so they're expanding the franchise. Yeah, boy. Indulge, Lititz specialty gift shop. I think that's empty. It doesn't look like there's nobody in there. I see a little deer, like a deer. It looks like a stuffed deer, like a giant teddy bear, kind of, in a sense. Right. All right, so we got Nino's New York style pizza, Italian restaurant. 2 medium cheese pizzas for $18.99 for all you pizza lovers. Monday through Friday, lunch specials, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Visit www.lititsninos.com. All right, Sugar Whipped Bakery, www.sugarwhippedbakery.com. All ingredients, gluten-free, and vegan options available, locally sourced, cupcakes, gourmet marshmallows, whoopie pies. Whoa, sounds like my spot, yo. Sounds like I should be getting jiggy with this spot right here. Yo, they got all them little cupcakes and muffins. Yo, I haven't had a freaking cupcake in, I think, like 4 years. Cupcake. That looked as good as it sounded, a cupcake. Haven't had one in 4 years. I'm completely honest with you guys. Have not had a cupcake in a very long time. All right, Auto 79, Domain, Lancaster. A heart, what? A healing, I said, a heart. A healing touch therapeutic massage, Mortgage America, Bombadil Downs, naturopathic medicine, comprehensive medical advisors, Hemp Hills Bioscience LLC, Angry Mike's, Morningstar Counseling, Cutting Edge, Precision Fiber Splicing, Seek Traders, Hefner Chiropractic Center, the Mindful Center of Lititz, Maven Beauty, Custom Lip Bar. Whoa, Custom Lip Bar. I guess they got probably lip glosses and lipsticks, right? Translytic, where transportations and technology intersect, and ACM Technologies. Cool. Realty One Group Unlimited. Check it out. They got a little jacket out there for those of you who like the little jackets. Let me move out of the reflection. Or not the reflection, but the shadow. The sun is right behind me, so if I stand like right in front of the shot, it's gonna come out dramatically.
Oh, the pool's head. Also, it's not even called the sweater anymore. So. Is that what it used to be called? Yeah.
Ah, that's what it used to be called. Now I know too. Say no. Yeah, that was funny. But anyway, what do we have here? We have Hefner Chiropractic Center. Okay, I guess, yo, my back, I'm aching too. I got mad back pains today. But it's cool. Going there, the chiropractor probably hooked me up, right? All right, we are currently on East Main Street at the intersection of Cedar and East Main Street. On my left-hand side, we got North Cedar. On my right-hand side, we got South Cedar. And East Main Street is also known as Route 772 or 772. On the corners, right here, let me show you guys what these poles look like. You have the little stop, walking button. Let me show you the detail in the pole. And then I'm also going to show you what the top of the stoplight sign thingy-majiggy looks like. Look at. You see? It's not like a Philly one. Not like Philly. I mean, duh, like this isn't Philly, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys like all the detail that they put into this type of stuff. Those little details still make, or I'm not gonna say still, but those little details are what make this place historic. All right, we're gonna cross the street, even though there's a big red hand that says do not cross, but guess what? Traffic is allowing us to cross, so we're gonna cross. All right, so we got the Basset House. Let's walk up. It seems like we're getting to a more quiet and discreet location. Like, not discreet, but quiet. There's not many people out as far as like the beginning. Remember in the beginning, there was a lot of people on both sides. Look back there. This is probably residential. This house isn't bad. You know what I mean? It's in the historic district of Lititz, PA. Victor C. Fultz, DMD. Office is in the rear. For sale, Lusk and Associates. Wow, they're probably selling this building right here. Yeah, they're probably selling it. Look at this. It says, the Pilger House, 1754. First house in Lititz. What? I'm gonna just put this up against the lettering, and y'all can pause it at each spot to read what it says. I'm sure this leaf kind of blocks your view, right? Hold on. Yeah, that's a whole lot of stuff to read, but I just wanted to move it in case some of my viewers want to read it. If you can never make it here to PA, then you can just watch the video and get a good idea. All right, yeah, it looks like, wow, look at this. There's a little house back there. See it? There's a dude walking down there. See him? Look at this property right here. Oh, we hear the bell? We hear the church bell? I think I hear church bell. Yep, I hear church bell. Church bell. Church bell. Church bell. Oh, we just passed Joanne's Mueller house, built in 1792, Lititz Historical Foundation. Oh, look at, we got the Lititz Museum right here. Lititz Museum. Look at the back. Oh, gardens are open to public. Yo, are they? Are they? So that means if I go in here, I will not get in trouble for peeking? Come on, let's peek in a little bit. Let's just show you guys what it looks like, because it does say gardens are open to public. So I just want to take a little peek. I want to respectfully take a peek. Look at the gardens in loving memory of Mary L. Ohm. Dedicated June 9th, 1996. I'm assuming that's how she pronounces her last name. I don't know if the E-H is silent. I just want to show you guys a little quick glimpse. See this little arch underpass that we're about to pass? This is beautiful. Really nice. And I think this is going to be the farthest that I'm going to go, because I could be probably trespassing and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Even though it says open to the public, but I'm gonna be respectful. Let me show you guys this little in memory palette board right here, information board. It says gifts to the gardens in memory of. Those are all the names. And over here, contributors to the gardens. And then down here, they have little information cards. For example, the goldenrod. Flowers can produce a yellow dye. Goldenrod shoots gathered early spring will make a deep brown dye. And all of these over here. Look at St. John's wort. Hold on. Let me fix this camera. St. John's wort. A native, what? It says native to Europe. Anyway, you guys can read that. But something over here just got my attention. Witch hazel. Yo, this is what witch hazel looks like? Yo, witch hazel smells horrible. You know how we got alcohol? There's witch hazel too. I prefer alcohol. What is witch hazel for? Yo, it stinks. But I guess that's the plant that it comes from. I just learned something completely new today. Wow. All right, let me get out of here before I get in trouble. But that was cool. I seriously learned something new today. Witch hazel comes from a plant. I didn't even know that. I did not know that there was a plant actually called witch hazel. Well, then again, I don't know if witch hazel came from that plant. Maybe they named the substance witch hazel after the plant. You know what I mean? Oh, look at these big old properties across the street, son. We're on East Main Street. And look how big those properties are. I think they're museums. Yep. Lititz Moravian. Oh, Sunday worship and church school. Oh, snap, son. Look at this. 1793. The Schropp House. Lititz Museum. Historical Foundation entrance. Our season 2021 is April 30th. So we're not in April yet, so they're not even open. But I guess if you come here, like I said, in the spring and the summer, you'll probably get the best experience. But at least you know this place exists. Look at the Timothy Maslich House. Circa 1838. So a lot of these houses were made in the 17 and the 1800s. Wow. Yeah, this town definitely has some history to it. Look at that. What is that, like a churn? What did they churn there? Was it butter? Was it milk? What did they churn there? Man's Greens Bone Cutter? What? Does that say bone cutter? I guess they didn't churn nothing. Maybe they cut bones with it, right? Whoa. I almost thought that this was like, look at it. I thought it was like one of them old school butter churning things. Look at over here. Enclosed, what's that? Log wheel shields. Anchor brand. Improve what? Lavelle Manufacturing Company. Oh, I think that was the old school dryers. That's how you dried your clothes. It says something about clothes on it. Yo, how many of my viewers use one of these hand dryers right here? Because I think you had to put your clothes through it and squeeze them through, right? Wow. That's pretty cool. All right, we're crossing Clay Street and Brunerville. So some of these streets have two names, which is kind of strange for a street to have two names. Like it'd be the same street, but one way it says one thing, another way it says another thing. All right, let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this pushing. Look at this church, guys. For all my church appreciators who appreciate the architecture of a nice church. Look at that. Pretty nice, right? Oh, they got a package out here. They got a package. Oh, it's a TV too, and it's Amazon. Why they be leaving that stuff outside? Oh snap! I think some porch pirates pulled up. Why they be leaving that stuff outside? There's not no reason to be. 215. We from the 215, dude. Look at that. 215. Yeah, why would they leave the package outside? I guess they trust the town, but still, there's so many people that drive through here. Somebody could just stop and pick it up. That was an Amazon package, and it looked like some type of electronic. Look at Whiff Roasters Coffee, Roastery, hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Check online for additional holiday or event hours. Look at this, fresh, soft pretzels. Julius Sturgis Pretzel Bakery. It says, on this site in 1861, Julius Sturgis established the first pretzel bakery in the New World. This tablet dedicated by the National Pretzel Bakers Institute, May 1951. Alex V. Tisdale, president. And check out this gigantic pretzel they have right here. Pretty big, right? It's like a giant life-size pretzel. Established in 1861. America's first pretzel bakery. Wow, is it? Julius Sturgis Pretzel Bakery. I just learned something new. Julius Sturgis, it has America's first pretzel bakery. Look at this property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. That's nice. Look at Julius Sturgis Pretzel Bakery, tours, retail, and souvenirs. That's cool. So I guess you can even schedule tours here. Go ahead, sir. You're good. Thank you, man. So they have an information palette here. If information is your thing. You have a family entering. So it says you're here. So I guess we are at the end of it. Yeah, we're at the end of the town. So what we'll do is we will cross the street. We'll cross the street. Let's see if we can find a nice spot to cross. Let me walk a little bit more. I don't see a crosswalk anytime soon. So I think we just gonna have to just do like some random crossing right here. But I'm gonna make it safe. Don't worry, guys. Look at I'm gonna cross where the ramp's at, and then I'm gonna look left. Oh, look at this old classic thing that's driving up here. What is it? Hold on. We're gonna look left. We're gonna look right, and then we're gonna look left again because this is some type of old contraption. What is this? That is decent. Wow, that was cool. Oh, that was an old Land Rover, yo. I don't even like Land Rovers, but that looked cool. All right, we're just gonna cross right here like we're in Philly. All right, Lyndon Hall, founded 1746, apply now for fall 2021. The Steinman Art Center. So I'm assuming they probably have some arts programs or something of that nature here. All right, guys, so we're on our way back. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, I will admit, a lot of these businesses look like regular homes. I'll be completely honest with you. They look like regular homes. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell they were a business if you didn't read the sign. We got Lyndon Hall, founded in 1746, 212 East Main Street. Center for Academic Excellence. See, it says that over there? Center for Academic Excellence. Campus is closed. Look at this church, guys. take a look at that first pretzel little factory real quick before we bounce this little area. I'm gonna try to do my best to show y'all some of the places that we were up close to so y'all can see them from afar. Oh, I gotta tilt up here. Watch it, guys. I gotta tilt up. Y'all probably gonna get nosebleed. Say, nah, you ain't gonna get nosebleed, but look at. Whoa. Look at that. Stained glass. You see that stained glass? That's nice. Lyndon Hall, oldest girls' residence school in the United States, founded in 1746 by the Moravian Church, or the Morarian Church, originally a day school. It has since 1794 drawn boarding students from a wide area. The school was chartered under its present name in 1863. Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission, 1980. Look at, there's joggers. There's an older gentleman jogging. Look at, so you're never too old to jog. You're never too old to jog, ladies and gentlemen. Get out and go jogging. Look at this. Lyndon Hall. So this was a boarding school. Now, in movies, I ain't ever get a good representation, or I don't know. I don't think, all right, let me rephrase this correctly in English. Boarding halls don't have a good reputation because of movies. Because to my knowledge, growing up, when I was watching movies, many kids got sent away to boarding school, and they just, like, the school kept the kid for several months, and supposedly they're supposed to train them and teach them and upbring them right. But, like, I don't believe that's the boarding school's job. I think that's the parents' job. I'm sure some people will beg to differ, but I couldn't imagine being sent to a boarding school. Like, that's incredible. It says Mary Dixon Memorial Chapel. Beautiful glasswork, nice stonework. It's nice. It's nice church, real nice. And I like this little driveway thing right here. But that's probably like the boarding school. Yep, you see it. Look at. School for girls. And then at that, it was an all-girls school. Kind of questionable. Yeah, check it out. It's called Lavery Lane. You see the little sign? Lyndon Hall, 1746 Girls College Preparatory School, or Preparatory School, or Preparatory. What? Preparatory School, oldest in His Majesty's colonies. Oh, I could speak some whole other language. Oldest in its Majesty's colonies. Yo, why they spell it like that? All right. That's that little area we were looking off. Remember? They had like the little water fountain thingy majiggy over there. A lot of the stuff you can't see it up close because I'm on the 50 millimeter. And the 50 millimeter is like what the human eye sees. Look at, please, no dogs. There's a sign right there, no dogs. It means don't have your dog poop on this grass. Lititz Morarian Congregation Sunday Worship, 8 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. church school. So I guess that's the church right there. See it? I got a huge dog over here. There's a huge dog over here walking. Well, not huge, but it's bigger than all the little teeny weeny dogs that we saw. And why he got the coolest haircut ever? Why his haircut nice? I'm hating on him. Like, why my hair ain't cut up like that? Church parking, museums, and archives. So this is a museum over here, guys. That's a museum too. There's so much sun in the shot. Look at it. Give you guys one nice little peek of this. Now let's look at the doggy. Oh, I wanted to see a dog, dude. Why are you moving? Yo, they don't play when it comes to packages out here. They straight up just drop them. Yo, Dick Blick. It's art supplies. You know how I know? Because I used to go to Blick Art Store when there used to be one on, I think it was it Chestnut or Walnut? Anyway, there was a Blick Art Store in Center City, Philadelphia, and I used to go to it. It was that same one. So that's probably a box full of art supplies. But notice how they just leave them outside. I guess because, you know, everybody trusts everybody, so. Gibble Law Offices, PC, Experience, Integrity, and Respect. 126 East Main Street. All right, guys, so we're now approaching the Morarian House, Antiques and Country Treasures. Look at this building right here. This building's pretty big, right? Look at it. I'm gonna try to show it to you in its entirety. Look at that little balcony deck they got up top. It's pretty cool. I'm happy today isn't really windy either, because I know when I did the Jim Thorpe PA tour, and I think when I did the New Hope PA, it was windy. I think it was windier doing New Hope PA than it was doing Jim Thorpe. But there was still like heavy wind on both those days. The only type of sound effect I got right here in the background is the roadway that's behind me. So you can see there's a roadway, so we can't really beat that. They put nice little decorations on the doors. A little tree. Look at that. Nice. Oh, the front of the building has wood panels. Look at that. Kind of looks like a fake cabin, kind of, right? Wow. Oh, look at the window. The window, they have little mini baby cabins. Look at. That's decent. That's really decent. Look at. Post office. Village school. That's decent. It's almost like a little version of this town. Oh, look at this. Look at the little walkway made out of bricks. And those are real bricks. Those aren't like the fake ones that they sell at Home Depot. That is like a large 12 by 12 to make it look like it's that pattern. No, those look like they're actual bricks. So that goes to show you. Patriotic pride. That's what that little Uncle Sam dude looks like. Or not looks like, but that's what it says. Yeah, look at that. They got the flag out here. They have their pride. Saying it loud and proud. Isabella's Ice Cream. Parlor, cones, and sundaes. So if you want to get an ice cream like a little schoolgirl or schoolboy, you can get an ice cream and sit out here and enjoy traffic driving by, right? Yeah. Isabella's Ice Cream Parlor, coffee and soda. The other side said cones and sundaes. This says coffee and soda. Oh, it says, what the world needs now is love and ice cream. They're really trying to sell their product. Lancaster County, Podiatry, enter off Church Street, parking in rear. Podiatry. Probably not my type of building. Based on the artwork that it had drawn on it. Oh, check out this dude. He out. He out, boy. Flavor Flav. Mick Elroy Pharmacy, East 100 Main. So this is a pharmacy. And it looks like they have some like books and stuff. East Main Street. And on my left, we have South Cedar Street. On my right, we have North Cedar Street. Now I'm sure that you can walk through these back blocks and see other areas of Lititz, PA, but right now we're just focusing on like the historic touristy section. Oh, we got the United States Post Office, Lititz, Pennsylvania. So this is what their post office looks like. So people, I guess, that live local don't have to go far to get their packages, like if they miss a package. But as you can see, they leave the packages right on the step. We just witnessed 2 sets of packages that was on steps. You know what I mean? So, look at that sugar whipped. That's that bakery that has, you know, vegan baked goods. Candyology, Indulge Lititz. Their mailbox looks exactly like ours. I guess, yo, anybody in another state, if you're in Florida, if you're in Cali, if you're in Maine, if you're in any other state other than PA, do y'all mailboxes look like this, or are they different colors, different sizes? Let me know. Or is this only a PA thing? I don't know, so I'm gonna need y'all help with that. Look at nice backyard, really nice backyard. Oh, look at, they got like a little teeny weeny stream here. I'm expecting some miniaturized ducks, like little teeny weeny chicklings. Now that's probably like a drain well or drain runner or something. All right. Oh, you can see their chimney. Their chimney is in full effect. Look at that. Want to see their steps? Oh, not only do they have bricks on their steps, but look at their little side benches. They got a bench right there. And they got a bench right there. That's cool. Oh, look at this. This property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. 1762. Look at the date. So I believe any place that gets registered has one of those badges out front. That's why we just read like 4 or 5 of those badges from different buildings. Look at the side of the building. Let me show you guys what the side looks like. See the style? Oh, and they got more of these light balls. It's pretty cool, right? Oh, they got more right over here too. Look at. Wow, they got different kinds, different sizes and different shapes. Look at this one. That's cool. This is called the Alden House B&B. The Alden House Bed and Breakfast. The Carriage House, a bit of in-town elegance in the heart of historic Lititz. The Parlor Suite, all rooms and suites have their own private bath. The Tea Rose Suite, a delicious 5-course breakfast is served every morning, including dessert. Make your reservation now at www.aldenhouse.com. Look at Alden House Bed and Breakfast. No vacancy. Enter. East Main Private. Got a nice little private back walkway. Pebbles and Lace, a collection of beautiful things. Pretty neat, right? Oh, check it out. I accidentally passed this. You guys could take a look at this. It says, spread the kindness like confetti. That's a neat saying. Spread the kindness like confetti. It says,
No. What are you going there for?
Roma Pizza, hot and cold subs, Italian restaurant. Yo, that is messed up. He straight up told her no. She asked, can I go in here? She asked him like 3 times. She asked her husband, can I go in here? Can I go in here? He straight up told her no. What do you want to go in there for? What? If my wife asks me that can she go to a place, she ain't gotta ask me. Just stop and we'll go there. Like, what era is he living in? Talking about, no, you can't go in there. What do you gotta go in there for? Because she wants to take a look. Let her take a look. You know what I mean? People crazy.
Like, or no, in Lancaster. Yeah, okay. Should I get candy?
Am I right or am I wrong? Like, that's messed up. Like, how he gonna tell her no? What do you want to go in there for? Dude, because it's a store to shop at. Allow her to look at something. Like, she might see something that she likes. Sheesh. What are we living in? The early 1900s? Crazy. Listen, my wife ain't got to ask me to go in no store. She knows that if she wants to go in it, that we going to go in it. That's it. You know what I mean? She ain't got to ask me, am I allowed to go in this store? Man, go in that store. Crazy. Matthew 25 thrift shop 48. That was crazy. I stay catching something crazy on camera, because in the gym what was it, the New Hope PA tour, we caught the older gentleman that was like that the girls' ripped pants were way too much, and he was like, that's too much. Some girl walked by with ripped pants. That was her style. She was probably like in her early 20s or something. You know how the younger generation, dresses. And she had ripped pants, and he was like, boy, that was too much. Or he said something like that to, I think, his probably younger. It was probably somebody younger next to him. Oh, beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. Fantastic doggy. That's the Atlas General Store. Atlas General Store. Lititz National Bank. Let's take a look at this beautiful dog. This thing is beautiful. Oh, he got a snack. He got a treat. That was cool. Right? That was a cool dog. That was real nice. Mustard Seed Boutique. Welcome to Lititz. Open. All of them say that. I keep reading the same thing, but it's hard not to read it. Mustard Seed Boutique. So they sell like boutique items. Bows, hair ties, purses, little female accessories and female jewelry. Feel the love. And Valentine's Day is near, so they're already advertising for Valentine's Day products. Yeah, that's cool. Look at these cool little oinkers. Ha, cool little oinker. What's up, oinky dudes? That's cool. This is called a tea affair, fine tea and coffee accessories. Check it out. So you can get fine tea, right? And then you can get little accessories. All right now we have Zest Spice Shop. Enter through kitchen store. The Ford Buildings 22 through 38 East Main Street in honor and memory of Frank S. Ford, merchant and civic leader who, because of his love for this community, initiated the restoration of historic downtown Lititz. Presented by Lititz Improvement Inc. 1983. Ouch. I crashed right into the pool. I crashed right into the pool. Look at. Y'all heard that new add-on? I said, ouch. That was priceless. All right. We got Zest. Look at. What did it say? Zest. For the foodie and all of us. So if you like food and all that, this is probably one of the food spots you want to come through. Cake mix, chocolates, Look at, they got a Smeg, like a batter machine maker. My pop got one of those. He spent like $250, almost $300, about plus like 22 years ago. Like he's had it for a long time, and it's still in excellent shape. Those machines are expensive. Let me show you guys what down the block looks like. Laura the cookie lady. Oh, hold on. Let me show y'all this. For all the women who love to cook. Comment below if you love to cook. Love to cook. What? Love to cook. Love to cook. I love to cook. So if you love to cook, comment and let me know you love to cook. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, guys. So we got Laura, the cookie lady. I'm assuming they sell cookies here. I'm going to allow this crowd to walk by because we have a crowd of people. Happy Valentine's. So they're already, most storefronts already are advertising their Valentine's Day products because Valentine's Day is in 2 weeks. Excuse me. Check it out. The cookie flavors they have today are chocolate chip, lemon blueberry, M&M, peanut butter, brown sugar cinnamon, double chocolate, decorated sugar cookies, open 12 to 5. You know what's pretty neat? Is that marker that they use to write on this board. It's like a fluorescent marker, right? Like if they put a black light against it, like that double chocolate would glow. And same with that brown sugar. That's nice. It's a nice little board. Let's take a look at this little historic strip right here. You see it? In its whole entirety, it looks nice. The Main Street Peddler. Look at the Main Street Peddler. Love you most. Looks like they have pillows, teddy bears, cups. Oh, they got figurines in there. Figurines and statues, like knickknacks for all you ladies and gentlemen that like putting like knickknacks on your countertops and stuff. That's cool. The Main Street Peddler. Cherry Acres. It says Zum Anchor Alley, shops, home decor, and so much more. Bullheads. Check it out. It looks like they have another little business back there. That's where those people just came walking from, you see? This place is painted up pretty nice. Look at the stylization of Bullhead Raft Lounge. Lounge and bar. Looks really nice. Attention guests. Be aware of our business hour changes. Sunday, February 7th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday, February 8th, closed for Employee Appreciation Day. Oh, that's cool. They have an Employee Appreciation Day where they appreciate the employees. Let me allow these people to walk by. Show you guys what this building looks like from afar. We got some Maryland tags right here. Somebody came all the way from Maryland to visit. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Yo, if you had $1 for every time I said that's pretty cool, right? You might have like $12, right? That's pretty cool, right? Ah, I just gave you $13. Yo, look at that. That's actually like a painting. That's actually like a painting, y'all. Wow, that's an awesome sign because it's not like printed. That looks like it's actually painted with paints. You know what I mean? Like an artist had to do it. Wow, that's decent. Sheesh, if you guys had $1 for every time I said that's decent, y'all probably have like $9. Yo, y'all be getting rich off of me. Y'all be getting rich. Give me back my shillings. My shillings, man. All right, Lititz Springs Inn and Spa. Remember we passed this right in the very, very beginning? Oh, check out this beautiful doggy. What's up, buddy?
Hey, sorry about that.
It's okay, buddy. We have a female, so he probably smells our female.
Okay, there you go. Welcome to Lititz.
He said, oh, there you go. Welcome to Lititz. So that means that he's a local, that he's a native, a local from this area. Probably just normally walks his dog around, and he could tell that we don't fit in where we get in, or can we get in where we fit in, or something like that. But yeah, they got a little water pond fountain thingy majiggy. Check out the center. Let me show y'all the center. So y'all see the Lititz Spring National Bank from afar, because I know earlier we were really close to it. And I think everything else is pretty much residential. Oh, we got a police car here. You guys want to see what the Lititz, PA police car looks like? Yeah, I think we probably got like a half a block more. Yeah, right here. There's just a little half a block more. See, we are here. So if we walk down here, boom, that's it. On Orange Street. And then we come back and we've explored the whole small historic district of Lititz, PA. There's some small back blocks like Juniper Lane, Church Ave, Orange Street, Water Street. But we didn't get into detail. You know, I'm not really trying to go to the back blocks where, you know, people like live at. They might consider me like a trespasser, so I do want to approach certain places with caution. So since this is more like the commercial tourist avenue, I'm sticking with the tourist avenues, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure I stick out like a sore thumb. Oh, check out the little doggy memorial. Wow, that must have been their police dog. Served Lititz community with pride. His name was Recky. Born 2004, passed away 2011. And Duke, born 1997, passed away 2003. Wow, they didn't live very long. Wow, surprisingly, they didn't really live that long, right? They didn't really live long. Look at the Lititz police cars. And I think this is probably like the Lititz police station. Let me see. Maybe, right? Yeah, right here. Lititz Borough Police. Borough of Lititz Police Department, made in 1756. In memory of I guess that's Detective Joseph Kilgore, Chief Douglas A. Schertzer Sr. Chief Douglas A. Schertzer Sr. Office and Council Chambers. Give you guys one last look at their police car. I don't think you ever want to see the inside of one of those. Look at that building across the street. It got like 2 balconies, right? Gibble. Thank you, Lititz, for helping us celebrate 130 years. It's an insurance agency. Coverage for every season of life. Still working. See you soon. Oh, so this place is under construction. Yo, it got Alice in Wonderland influence, right? May 2021. And then you see like the little rabbit, right? On Broad. It's called Mackenzie Child's Kitchen, Bath, Furniture, Rugs, Lighting. Yeah, check it out. They're gonna have like a bunch of, I guess, furniture items and looks like antique type stuff. Yeah, look at. It's called Ubiquitous, a fibra arts destination. Got yarn. Look at, they got yarn mittens. Look at that. Mittens for all you ladies and gentlemen who like mittens. And if you like to sew, look at this. Tons of yarn right there. Got mittens. That's pretty cool. wool. Check it out. Wow, look at that thick wool. Look at the sewing. You see it? Like the sewing sticks with like the thick wool. Wow. Look at the little outdoor sitting arrangement. So if you want to come over and sit down. Here's one of them back blocks that I'm talking about. I'm sure there's like a little pub or something. Look it right there. It says a shirt factory. Collision Shirt Factory. Is it? Is that a shirt factory? Wow. I'm sure there's like little back businesses, but I'm not gonna go through the back businesses right now. You guys will probably have to come on your own time and like see that. But for the most part, you got a good view of what the whole town, looks like. We're on Juniper Lane. We got Theo Pax. Life is not a race, but a journey to be savored each step of the way. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. I really, 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 really like that. Can I get 3 more reallys? Really, really, really like that. That's an awesome saying. I'm gonna say it one more time because I like it so much. It says, life is not a race, but a journey to be savored each step of the way. Yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. Amen. That was awesome. Theo and Pax Unique Gifts. It says the Tatered Shirt, unique brand wear and more. Residential entrance. So I'm assuming that the middle door goes to a home and the left and the right side goes to the business fronts. Look, they got shirts here. Lititz, Pennsylvania shirts. Lititz, Pennsylvania. Look at Lititz bum. Look at Lititz handbags. All types of Lititz memorabilia. Look at it's a Lititz, baby. Oh, you guys can't see it because of the shadow. It's a Lititz, baby. Get it? Like instead of saying it's a boy, baby, or it's a girl, it's a Lititz. Michael Hoover, PC, CPA. Show you guys some of these houses or these buildings, businesses. I see State Farm. All right, so let's keep this pushing. Design, remodel. Oops, I read it wrong. Design, build, and remodel. Kitchens by Eileen. Design, build, and remodel. So I guess she does kitchens, or the company does kitchens. Planners, architects, landscapes, architects, civil engineers. Derek and Edson, established 1940. Looks like some residential homes. You see it? Little sitting arrangement. Give you guys a peek at what the down of the block looks like. The down end. Or the top end, however you want to look at it. Hey, they still got pumpkins out. Oleo, olives, oils, and balsamics. Our flavor won't break your heart. Sweet flavors for your sweetheart. Oh, they trying to suck up, huh? They trying to suck up? Trying to suck up to me? Sorry, closed this week for construction. Oleo will be closed January 25th to January 31st. Wow, go figure. Look at, they got ice skating. I was gonna say ice skating rink. They got ice skates. They got an eating area right out here. This spot is called Do-si Do Bakery Cafe. That's cool. Get it? Do-si Do. They have an outdoor eating arrangement area. Service, repair, records, CD, repair, service, and lessons. And look at these records. I'm going to show these records to my viewers because I know I got some viewers who might remember some of these. Barbara Streisand. She was so young, wasn't she? The Carpenters. Oh, they got $2 records for anybody who's like into collecting records. The Coasters, Olivia Newton, the Bee Gees. They got the Bee Gees over there. Wow, they got a lot of records, y'all. So if this is your thing, like you like to collect records, or if any of my viewers still have a record player, look at Tina Turner, Rob Stewart. Wow. Peter Frampton. Big Sun, blues harps. Check it out, y'all. Elvis Presley. They have guitars, instruments. They sell a lot of instruments. They have drums and all that too. They even got congas. Look at, you see? They got congas over there. That's cool. Hey. So down there it looks like a residential zone. We're on West Orange Street, Route 772, at the intersection of West Orange and South Broad Street. You go up here, this is residential. Looks like a residential neighborhood. Looks like residential down there and residential over here. So I think we're gonna cross here and we're gonna head back to the visitor center. Hopefully I do not have a ticket. That'll be tough business, man. Getting a ticket, man, when I'm just trying to enjoy the environment, man. Yo, it's a green light, but it doesn't have a green hand. I mean, oh, a green hand. It doesn't have a little lit up person that allows you to walk. Waiting for technology. Matter of fact, let's press this button and see if this button works. I'm gonna press it. Let me see. All right, I'll just press it. Let's see how long it takes. Hey, look, I press it, you see? It got the little red button. Now, I don't know if that's there for the placebo effect to make you think like, you know, you're gonna get to cross quicker, but we'll see. I just pressed it, so let's see if it goes any quicker. So far, it doesn't feel like it's going any quicker. So far, it feels like that's just a cap. Cap, for those of you who don't know, ladies and gentlemen, cap is slang for like it's a lie, like it's a fraud, like capping your head up, like just straight up capping. That's just straight cap. Because I pressed that thing like 15-20 seconds ago and it still has not told us to walk yet. I was better off walking when it was a green light. Meanwhile, let's look at that church with a bunch of vines on it. Any day now. 12 hours later. Oh snap, Optimus Prime's cousin, yo. All right, it's about time. No, that thing was straight cap. That thing was lying. That was a fraud. That was a fake broken device. Seriously, because it didn't go fast enough. All right, buying silver, buying gold, AM jewelry. I guess this is like a pawn shop / jewelry store. Look at watch batteries die while you wait. Oh, I thought it said watch batteries die. Watch batteries while you wait. Cool. Stephen L. Powers, MD, psychiatry. See it? Oh wow, this is a nice little, wow, it's a really nice little entrance, right? Look at this, so fancy. So fancy. Look, they got little swans over there, right? It's nice. This is a nice little chunk of home. It's not bad, it's not bad. You guys want to see across the street? This is where we were at across the street. You want to see what it looks like? Because I know sometimes I'll be too close. Look at, they got, ooh. They got acorns. No, that's not an acorn. That's a pine cone. Yeah, pine cone. Look at that. You see? That's a fake pine cone. That's a real pine cone. But low key, that's probably like a fake pine cone too. That's probably just like like a decoration. Look at the building right here. See how they got the green insulation up top? Y'all be seeing that a lot on the Philadelphia Hood tours. See the green all over the building and y'all think that that's the final touch. No, that's just like the siding that they put. It's like structural sheathing. It's like protection for the property. And it looks like they're actually doing all of the porch and everything brand new. You see? It says, okay. If that would have had two S's, that it would have been a little inappropriate for me to say. I'm going to try to say it in a manner where it doesn't sound crazy. Pussy and... pussy. Posse. Pussy. Pussy. Pussy? I mean, because it only got one S, so it could be pussy. Pussy. But there's no way to say it without it sounding funny. Pussy? Or all right. Pussy and Raffensperger Builders Inc. Custom Homes. Yo, y'all gotta fix y'all name because I got children watching. It's like, I think I got like 1% children viewers nowadays. Majority of them are adults, ages 34 through like 48, and then we have 50s, 60s, we have a couple 70s, and we have a few 20s. But yeah, my age group seems like the retention is around the 30s through 40s. But shout out to all my viewers. Shout out to all my viewers. Whether you're young, whether you're old, salute to the viewer. Because without you, this tour right here wouldn't be possible. That's a nice spot. Oh, look at the cat. Yo, the cat scared me. Look at the cat in that window. That cat looks evil. Look at the cat. Meow. Like, are you real? Like, are you a real cat? Or are you a statue? Oh, no, the cat's breathing. Yo, that cat looks so evil. Yo, look at the cat. Yo, that cat looks scary. Yo, we out. That's like the Alice in Wonderland cat. Yo, no, hell no. No, y'all ever seen Pet Cemetery? That cat gonna come back from the dead, like from Pet Cemetery. Yo, we out. That's a crazy looking cat. That cat caught me off guard, yo. Get scratched by that cat, turn around and become Catman. Instead of Catwoman, you be Catman. Be like, yo, Tune, I like your video. And I respond like, meow, meow. Yo, State Farm. Zimmerman, P. Fane, Becker, Neufer, and Albert, LLP, attorneys at law. Perotti Partners, Wealth Management. And that is where the police station is at. I wonder if they have a holding cell in there. They have to, right? Insurance agency. AG Venture Swine Management Services? What? Swine Management Services? Huh. I wonder what type of building is that. What are they up to? All right, so I'm assuming it's a little bit later on in the day because it seems like most of the people dispersed. There's not many people around. Young Men's Business League, organized in 1914. This is that two-story building. Remember that two-story building that we saw with the second-story porch across the street? See? All right, this is nice. This is all brick pointed. Brick pointed. We got the nice steps. Yeah, it's clean bricks, nice banister, window shutters. Yeah, this is fly. That's a nice home. Take this home and drop it right in Philly and you'll be all right. We got the little two-strokers. What's up, buddies? They out here.
What's up?
Out here.
Yeah, you
Tune 215. Tune like cartoon. 215. Tune 215. All right, y'all. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say it because sometimes they think I say June 215 or Coon 215 or Prune 215. So what I tend to say is Cartoon 215. Let me show y'all this in case they want to see, you know, their little feature, you know what I mean? But hopefully they remember. They ain't got short-term memory like me. Because then they get home and forget, like, hold on, what did he say? Did he say buffoon 215? All right, let's see. Let's take one last look at Main Street. This is a nice shot of Main Street. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay, okay, okay. That's cool. All right, guys. So far, I think this town's a pretty neat little town to visit. Look at this right here. Addition built in 1980. So that means that this building had an addition built. Oh, check them out on their little bikes. They're here on their bikes. Y'all should be wheeling them, Johns, young men. Y'all should be popping wheelies. Popping wheelies. Home of Lititz Mutual Insurance Company. Oh, they going to the visitor center. They about to pop some tricks. They about to pop some tricks. Ooh, two-stroke. I hear it. Oh, I hear them two-stroke motors, boys. I hear the bang, 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 bang. I should have brought my scooter and started wheeling next to them. Like, what up, 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 what up. All right, guys. So, I mean, it looks like we covered most of Lititz, PA's historic district. Yeah, let's take a little spin through here so we can see what it looks like. This is where we came in, remember? The visitor's entrance. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Lititz Springs Park historical markers. Oh, rest in peace, buddy. Mr. Robert Sketch Meerig. Markers dedicated July 4th, 2009. When Sketch passed away in 2007, a trust for the Lititz Spring Park was set up in his memory, and many generous donations in his name were collected. You look like a cool guy, buddy. Rest in peace, sir. You're now in the World Wide Web. And now my viewers know who you are, if they didn't already know who you are. I'm going to pull this back and stay right here in case you want to pause the video and read what this marker says. All right, we got a little pond right here. I think this is where all the ducks was at. Yo, hopefully we could get to see the ducks one more time before we leave. Look at locations of historical markers. Oh, so this tells you where all the historical markers are at. Lititz Spring Park entrance gates. First Broad Street entrance, second Broad Street entrance. I'm gonna leave it right here so you can pause it and read it if you like. Oh, I hear the ducks. Where my ducks at? Where my ducks at? I'm about to get my duck on. 1992, restoration of planting of trees in the park in memory. Wow, this park definitely does remember everyone who contributed in some shape or form. Oh, snap. This one has many open blanks. That's not cool. Oh, all right. It says trees in the park planted in memory of. Oh, wow. No, this isn't cool. I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool. So this has plenty of open slots for, I guess, other future people who will end up on this board, which is kind of scary to think of. But everyone who passes away, they plant a tree in memory of them. And as you can see, they got plenty more slots for, I guess, locals who contributed in some form or another. Well, that's the tough part of life, when we have to say our farewells, you know what I mean? This thing right here we call life is beautiful. Just sitting here, staring at the water, taking it all in. Look at the ducks. The ducks are so free. It's freezing out here. These ducks, I think they have like a special insulation in their feathers, you know, that allow them to not feel cold. But they're hanging out. What's up, little guys? Have you subscribed yet, little guys? Hey, don't be putting your butt up in the air, yo. We don't want to see your booty. What's up, little guy? You all right? I'm trying to talk duck. Come here, little guy. Say hi to my viewers. You all right? He's like, you ain't getting me. I ain't no fool. Wow. Let's read this. This says, the American Society of Landscape Architects, 1899 through 1999. Ausla Centennial Medallion. Wow, look at that. That was cool. What's up, ducks? What y'all doing? What y'all up to? How is it? Can you tell the viewers, like, how is it like being a duck? Like, show us a day in the life of a duck. What's up, guys? Do any of you speak English? Do you speak? ¿Tú habla inglés? Do you speak English? Speak English. Do you speak English, Mr. Doggy? Pip pip chitio. Good day, mate. Crikey. Vato locos forever, son. No more locked doors. Simon, essay. I don't know what language these guys speak, but they look cool and they look peaceful. I wish I brought some bread. I would have just been throwing bread in the water for my young ducklings. Let's come over here and look at them. Damn, this is like an episode of MTV Cribs, but with the ducks, yo. Damn, I'm hating. Like, y'all pool is incredible. Look at they pool. Oh, y'all showing off because y'all got an underpass. Why are you showing off, yo? Look, they showing off. They like, look at. Let me show you what it's hitting for. Oh, snap. They got a bird feeder thingy majiggy here. Quarters only, not for human consumption. Man, I should have brought some quarters, man. Should have brought some quarters. That's probably why the lady was disappointed in the beginning, because I was scaring away her duck experience, and she probably paid for the, you know what I mean? She probably paid for the food so that they can eat. So these ducks got it made, yo. So humans just come here and just pay for food, right? Look at that water. That water looks so clear. Oh, there's a duck over here. What's up, ducky? What's up, ducky? You all right, Mr. Ducky? You all right, buddy? You all right, buddy? Oh, look at these ducks over here. They coming in a gang. Look at them. Look at them. They're coming over here in a gang, yo. They out. Look at that. Oh, he jumped in the water. He's like, I'm about to join my squad. Squad up. Look at, they coming over here like they about to do something. Look at them. What's up with this little guy over here? Like, this little guy is sleeping? What's up, buddy? Ouch. Almost tripped. Wow, this is nice, guys. This is a really nice experience. And look at, if you like eating with the ducks, you can just sit right here. You got a little bench. You can sit there. I don't think you could have any like heavy picnicking, but look at, there's even feathers. There's feathers. I got an artifact. I got my first addition to my duck feather collection. Look at it. That's neat. Look at her little trash can cages. Right? Oh, this is decent. I think the ducks are like damn near the coolest part of the experience. Because it's wildlife, you know what I mean? It's super sunny, y'all. I'm sorry. Super duper sunny. Let's go take a look at that board over there. There's an information board. Let's go take a look at that information board. Wow, look at all these ducks. What's up, little guys? All right, I got a riddle for y'all. You ready? You ready? Why did the duck cross the road? You know why? You know why? Because he wanted to go skinny dipping. Get it? Because there's water right there. You get it? You get it? Nah, you don't get it. Look at these two little guys. What's up, little guys? Wow, that's cool. There's so many of them. There's like an overabundance of ducks here. Some of them seem like they're like really friendly with humans. You know what I mean? Their paws are so bright orange. You see how bright orange their paws are? It's like a street cone. Wow, that one got purple feathers. It got like a green head, but then it got purple feathers. Look at it shaking his booty. It's amazing because their feathers are so water repellent that when they get wet, the water just beads right off of their feathers. This is like a little information board right here. Count Nicholas Ludwig von Zinderdorf. In 1742, Count Nicholas Ludwig von Zinderdorf of Saxony, the leader and organizer of the modern-day Moravian Church, preached at the tavern of Jacob Hubert north of Lititz while searching for a tract of land in which to establish a religious community. So I'm going to pull this back, and if you guys want to freeze frame it and read it, you can do so. And then we turn over here, and it looks like we got the Lititz Wall of Remembrance in recognition of those who built our community, in honor of those from Lititz who paid the supreme sacrifice on the battlefield of freedom. Check it out. And this is a whole entire wall of names. I'm assuming people who, you know, passed away. Remember, this is the wall of remembrance. Look at World War I, the Civil War, American Revolution, and also the Korean War, World War II. So Lititz had a lot of people who joined the military service and, you know, gave their lives up for us to pretty much walk through here freely right now. You know what I mean? If we forget what we did, we won't know who we are. President Ronald Reagan. And then over here, 250th anniversary executive committee. You guys can pause this. And then right here, we got the Wall of Remembrance. I think this is short enough that I can read. Wall of Remembrance. From the beginning of present day, the community of Lititz has been rich in history. The strength of any community lies within the people. As citizens, we all share the belief that we are justly proud of our heritage. May we all reflect on the past, continue with the present, and look to the future. I like that last sentence. May we all reflect on the past, continue with the present, and look to the future. In commemoration of the 250th anniversary of the naming of Lititz, this wall of remembrance has been dedicated in honor of all who contributed to the development and growth of Lititz. Dedicated September 17th, 2006. This is a nice little wall. I'm going to take a couple steps back so you guys can see it in its entirety. Yo, those ducks in the background are kind of trippy, right? Look at this, like a whole gang of ducks, yo. Like a whole gang of ducks. Yeah, there's so many ducks. Look at and people over there feeding them. I get it. I understand why that lady was kind of mad. She's like, why does he have the camera out? I'm sorry, man, because you brought out the beauty in nature. I'm surprised she was shocked to see a camera. Like, this is like a little tourist area. What's up, duck? You all right, buddy? Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, you don't speak bird? All right, it's cool. I tried. I made an attempt. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I think with that being said, on my right-hand side, we have some residential back blocks and VFW post 1463. And that's about it, guys. I think we touched the majority of the historic district of Lititz, PA. I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you for your retention. Please donate a comment in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. That will help this video get circulated and recommended to others a little bit more. If you can, when this video ends, comment in the comment section. Share your thoughts, share your stories, share your memories, share any knowledge. Lastly, I would greatly appreciate it if you share this video on a social network such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Vero, or anything of that nature, and or copy and paste the link via text and send it to a friend and or family member. That would help this channel grow immensely. With your help, we can continue to do awesome trips like this and reach other places outside of Pennsylvania. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and this is your boy Tune, tuning out.